Objection!
Okay. Now I have to do my normal scuff test to see if my microphone does or does not like me right now. All right, ready? I go. Okay, nothing broke up. So I'm assuming it likes me today, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with that. Also, you notice I moved Bean, and that was in preparation of us actually being able to, do a TikTok stream. But at the same time, I might just keep him there because honestly, worrying about the difference in the background was sort of a nuisance. And I can use that space to kind of promote what we're playing, which might work better. I don't know. We'll try a couple little formats and stuff. See how things go. Oh, and I can actually. Hold on. Is it not being? It's being angy, isn't it? Is the capture footage being? Hold on, because we are nowhere near where it's showing right now. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on. It's being angry. Okay, why are you not updating? You're showing yourself, but not the right self. See, I'm moving around in the game, and it doesn't. It's frozen in a spot in time in which I had it set previously. Okay, hold on. Let me remove. Wait, hold on. Cancel. What am I? Wait, remove 2 items. I only wanted you to remove 1 item. Remove. Okay, remove. Yeah, remove that. Now we're gonna add a window capture again. We're gonna add. We're gonna call it Honkai. Add source, because this is the only way Honkai will actually. Why is it not showing actual? Why is it showing a screen? Honkai, what's wrong with you? Okay, there we go. All right, that's better. Apparently, it didn't like. However, I was capturing it, so I had to pick another option. Hold on while I drag it all the way down here. There we go. And now I also need to make it small. There we go. Wretched scuff. Normal scuff. Normal amounts of scuff. Scuff is fine. We're fine with some scuff. Also, hi, Ren. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of grinding on, if you can't tell, Robin. She's not 100%ed, but, you know, she's getting there. She's getting close. I've got a decent amount of relics on her for attack and speed, because, you know, and speed is 120 or higher. With that 18, it is exactly 120. There we go. See, we're good. We're good. I can make that attack stat better. I know I can. But for right now, we have just it's a C0. I've got memories of the past on her. I can probably give her something better, but right now we'll just stick with memories of the past. I did do a bit of a deep dive of like how to make this better, how to make the Robin character, you know, a better support. Because she's good. She's good support. She is good support. All deep support. Very, very Bronya. Which, surprise, surprise, it's one of the teams is you have Bronya and her, and you just point at one character and be like, you get big and kill things, and they're like, okay. But of course, I happened to be on the train when 2.2 dropped, not realizing that would be the trigger point for story. So, I basically jumped out of the story after, like, you know, it kind of pushed me to this point, and now we're kind of in, I guess, the back rooms. From what I can tell, this is the back rooms. Like, this is where quote unquote death sends us. So, we're going to continue from here. We're helped along by Firefly/Sam, which I'm probably going to keep calling Sam. Speed tuning is a pain, though. I haven't touched that at all. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, hold on 1 second. Thank you, inadvertently, Ren. I forgot to mix it up after I turned it on earlier. So give me a second. I have to turn that on and off again. There we go. Okay, hold on. Off. On. Also going to go off and on. Okay. There we go. And here I'll get you your vibe check. Oh wait, no, it's on cooldown. Okay, I'll do it from over here. Ungrouped. Where is it? Knuckles vibe check. There we go. Click.
Approved.
There we go. See? Positive vibes. Good job. You know, I might have forgotten entirely to turn that off and on again. Yeah. Also, hi, Villy. How you doing? Speed tuning, yeah. But you know what? I got really, really lucky with some of the gear. If I go back into her here. Because this procced 1 speed. This can't like proc with a speed. This did not. This proc with 4. This proc with 2. Yeah, so I got enough speed procs that it helped. How many pulls did it take you for Robin? It took me 5. I said I wouldn't spend on any in Sam, and then I was like, oh, but Robin summons their own theme music. I hate it. I hate it, but I love it. So I'm not going to go any further with her. I'm going to just stay on my my tickets for Sam. Who, look at that, is right over there. Just hanging out with us. Very cool. How you doing?
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
It's okay. Most of us theory crafted it after the, first story. Yeah, actually, why couldn't you?
Reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go.
You know what? This script feels very Fontaine for those who played through the Genshin story over there.
There were also my personal motives. I wished
All TPS 1
travel
speed
with
higher
this
than the
firefly
action forward supports.
and not
Okay. Misunderstood, my bad.
Do you still remember that medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline. A Firefly Type 4 Tactical Heavy Assault Mech. It is the cradle of my vitality. And the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was
Sam supremacy.
how I should have looked to the rest of the world. The timescale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality, so we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to memoria. A slight misstep, and you could get lost in this memory zone.
But lost just means I explore and get loot.
Something on your mind? Let's talk.
Blade slash.
Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information. Who would have thought that the Molten Heights' true identity was actually a young girl?
Anime.
For her,
Anime would have thought
this
that.
is a secret that she cannot allow others to know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate.
I hope so. I want to hang out with her.
But
She's cool. She's got a mech.
Reveal all her secrets. I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments. I hope you've regained a little composure.
Right, let's get moving. I want to find some loot. I, however, found a bird. And also like at least 5 big context clues. That trash bag is mine! Get away from here. Stealing my trash. World behind the door. It spills evil entity. Must control your curiosity, sake of your soul. No, I want to look inside. How dare. Muddled vagrant.
Welcome to heaven. Dreams sure fall.
You good? I don't think they're good. How are you guys doing?
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Here's a man inside that trash bin. Oh. I didn't even notice you, bub. Get out of there. Yeah, get up. Shoo. They be drinking the hard soul gladden seems. Yep. So what? Oh, what do they? Do they just call it hard this and hard that? I think they do. What about them? I know they make like an alcoholic monster. I feel like is that just hard monster? That feels lazy.
Did you also get kicked out of the beautiful dream? I want to go back. But then I don't want to go back. Tell me what I should do.
I can't tell you what to do, kid. Huh. There's a bird inside that map. See this map? I've marked the location of a treasure for you. Guess what you can see on it? Two giant... That was close. I almost gave the answer away. No, he marked a treasure on here. There's a clock and two tall towers. Alright, you have no idea what this map's trying to tell you. Well, he just told me. So there's a treasure in the middle of... On the bridge in the middle of two towers. Okay. That poor bird? No, that bird's fine. All those birds are kind of a-holes. But, you know what? I'm not gonna disturb him. He's got good vibes. I don't wanna ruin that for him. Hello, dude. Don't mind me. Just checking for birds. I always think I've got all the birds, and they're like, "You're missing a 5." Like, how?
What a huge clocky.
Oh.
Looks
Yep.
like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Well, I guess that's depending on what exactly the reef is. Like, I doubt it's, like, originally, like, purgatory for people. So I'm assuming there's another explanation for what it was in the past. Ooh, a book. It's a common plot in a lot of movies, video games, that the statue like this will rise up and face you in a glorious battle. I mean, that would mean the finger would be the weak point because it's highlighted. The essence of dreams. I got a thing. Hi, Giant Clocky. I want to fight the Giant Clocky. No, can I drive the Giant Clocky? I want to drive it. I could investigate something real fast. Oh, two towers and a bridge.
To think there's a settlement of this size within the Dreamscape, and all beyond the family's reach.
Hello, I am Robin.
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When I
Truth?
first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas.
Well, yeah, I need a place to buy shit.
The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection, but there's no point.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people.
Not coming with.
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime,
Ooh.
I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Sure. Let's recon. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observation
Misha?
is needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him. He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream.
I will say, well, continue.
Better check, just to be sure.
I have been delving into like lore videos, you know, like trying to dissect things, and they did notice, or they did note that Clockies only ever really referred to one other person and looked at one other person, meaning Misha. Even like when it was like Akron there, he didn't even acknowledge Akron. Only Misha. There's also people theorize there's a connection between Misha and Gallagher, based on the trailer, like the White Knight. White Knight, for like a bop and music video, had so many little like bits of like lore hidden in it. It was actually quite cool. Okay. Also, I notice my face just keeps going up into the back of my head, so give me a second. I just want to re-sync just in case. Okay, I'm gonna calibrate, right? %. Oh, it's, hold on, it's only partially confident. Hold on. Here we go. Maybe a little more confident now. Possibly if I also move this a bit. Okay. It's the best I can do. I will have a, what's the word I'm looking for? I will have to readjust everything come, I think Wednesday, either tomorrow or Wednesday. I have it planned for delivery. I made a couple quality of life purchases, one of which being a monitor riser, like one of those little shelf sort of things. It's high enough that I can slip like the Wave, the Stream Deck, a lot of my little doohickeys underneath. It'll comfortably fit on the desks that I have without going too much in either direction. I can better adjust the monitors because right now they're kind of situated by kind of the little cord hider hole thingies in the desk. The hole that the cords go in. They can't go past that. I'm hoping that actually will help because of how I sit at my computer, I do have a tendency to look down at the monitor. So, hoping. Anyway. Hello, sir. You are very proud of yourself. All right, Misha, what the fuck are you doing here?
You were the guest from before. We meet again! And a new...
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. And who might this be?
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
You're,
No, Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
With who the fuck is,
so
who is Sleepy?
this is
Who is
your
Sleepy?
home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family.
A visitor?
Specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
Yeah, oh, I was about to say he's supposed to
You're
say
looking for
adventuring,
Miss
but he
Robin.
wouldn't actually know
I
about
can
that,
lead
would
the
he?
way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. You seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful Dream, but its safety is unmatched.
I mean, it kind of looks like Sesame Street,
First
not gonna
time
lie.
here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
All right then. Well.
90s are
we
well,
now
yeah,
know
that's
the
kind of the point
answer
of
to
Clocky.
both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser. No idea. But its connection to Gallagher is worth digging into. Regardless, say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
Yep. Yep, he's right here.
Can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
Oh my word, Welt.
Forget it. It's nothing. We'd better just follow Misha.
I'd love it if no one else could see Clocky and it's just like the MC and Welt. Like, oh no, Welt is actually younger than her. Okay, well. Alright, well, let's take a look around. There is a bird down there. Excuse me, guys. I gotta get the birds. I found all of them so far. The giant one in the last patch was a pain to get, though. And I remember the map was like, oh, there's a treasure in the center. Oh, another bird? These things are just condensed, are they? Yep, no, she said. I don't know what you're saying. Just go away and give me the point for finding you. Well, the map said there's a treasure like right in the center here. I don't know if I need to go at a different height or have to wait till later or what. Colleen, Captain. Wait, were you? Oh wait, this is the another nameless, right? Because I remember doing a side quest for them. Yeah, the Trailblazer, yep. Were you following me just now? Means to leave the Dream's Edge by some time cosmos, instinctually knowing that the trip's going to be perilous, yep. To explore the route first. ACP minions who messed with me, they're doing trouble. Token apology. Hey! I don't know what these are, but neat. Make sure you go down these stairs. Get some loot. Is there burb somewhere? Nope, no burb there. We gotta keep an eye out for burbs. Gotta look for, oh, like right there. Here's another burb. He's in a bucket. He's a bucket bird. Pirate bird. Actually, that makes sense because we just saw Colleen. I'm actually surprised I remembered who Colleen was. Like that was like a one-off little side quest, but just it stuck with me that she was a nameless. That just has been there for years. Did I not pick that up? There we go. I can pick up all the books. Give me your emotions. And give me your stickers. I also need your stickers. Any other bird over here? Around you. Wonderful. One of the mystical 7 manhole covers. The manhole cover preservation.
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor. Try to...
Oh, wait. Evil ticker. I am Fellfire. You can't win against me. If it's another puzzle, I love these puzzles. Oh, I love these puzzles so much. I actually genuinely do enjoy these puzzles. Like, it took me a minute to get the hang of them, but a lot of that is more due to the fact that... Oh. More due to... the fact that, like, it originally took me a while as I was starting a lot of these based off of... Like, I was still sick at the time. Like, there's a point where when 2.0 came out, I actually had the COVID. Oh, I'm being objected to now. I had the COVID at the time, and like a lot of what I had to, or what I had to use was just the PlayStation. So these puzzles, I love them, but they're very much easier when you have wow, this why is being so much of a butt. Huh, I'm actually not sure what it wants me to do. Oh. Don't mind me ignoring the fact there's 2 other entire things over there. All right. All right. So now I need to adjust this, I guess. Oh, wait, does it want me to... Oh, that's what it wanted me to do. Okay. But yeah, when 2.0 came out, I blasted through all of 2.0 because I was sick at home with COVID. All I could do was sit there and play Star Rail, but that made those puzzles a pain in the butt with just the controller. Oh, there we go. I knew I heard it. Heard it somewhere. Thank you, friend. It is. Someone just make sure I know it's Monday. All right.
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor.
Music shop proprietor. Okay. So what do you have to sell then? 'Cause you're a store. Ooh. Oh, you are... You sell the musics. Broken Strings Roar. Okay. And then... We need all the records. I need all the soundtrack, guys. I need every bit of that soundtrack. Wait.
How about a little
What?
impromptu concert?
Wait, I can change your... mood. Would that change what you sell? I have my band and my kinsmen. Pure joy.
How about a little impromptu concert?
Did it change? Okay, it does not change. All right. That'd be that would be one way that they would hide like some hidden like soundtracks and stuff. Steaming manhole cover. One of the 7 manhole covers. The manhole cover of Nihility. just asleep, half in a room. Okay. Cool story. Nice room though. Bird. Yeah, get that bird. Get that bird. Oh, Burb, you had a secret hiding behind you. Chesteroonie. Chirp, I can't move anymore. Whoa. Hydra Mad One? What? It's moving with the trash can. I'm telling you, the trash can. They're watching me. I'm gonna make you sad. Oh, I escaped. Now I am sad. Good, be sad. Stay sad.
I remember when this place was all hustling and bustling.
I need to keep an eye out for lordly trash cans though. I keep forgetting that they're different here. Because like so much of my aesthetic I keep to Bellabog. The wings got wet. No, not the origami bird's wings. They need those. Which manhole are you? The manhole cover of abundance. I'm gonna love this. You know there's an achievement tied to finding all 7 manholes too. Another manhole cover. The manhole cover of The Hunt. I might have sped through that by accident. Might be. Investigate. Yeah, get out of here. The signpost. Old coin slot. Please sign up to wait for your ride. Note, this stop only accepts Aiden tokens. Oh, okay. I'm hoping that did a thing. Oh, hi, Percy. Do I know who you are? Are you a poet? I don't know, I'm just kind of ignoring you because you don't have any active voice lines, so, bye. I want this chest, though. Oh, and I want this bird. See, the cat was crying. Cats aren't allowed to cry. The Memoria black hole. Oh, yeah, that would be a black hole. Hydration, I will in fact do that. Thank you, Ren. But first, I must investigate this entire area and find all of the birds and manholes. It's very important for the future of my ego. Oh, there's a book. Found a book. Death of a Crow. Death of the Crow. I mean, the movie didn't bomb that badly. It was actually pretty good. I feel connected to this merchant. I don't know why. There's this weird connection with this merchant. Tell me about your wares, Kirk. A familiar face. Oh, go figure that. Sell me toys. I'll see what the toys are. Yeah. Talk to me. Sound a little disgusting. Nah. Look away, customer. The scare box. Unsolvable cube. Delusion blocks. And the horror bird toy. Oh my word, you can stare at it. It's staring into my soul. I don't like what I sell. What do you buy some balloons? Shop owner's gone. But if you wanted to steal me some balloons, I would have taken that, though. Another manhole cover. Each water molecule is sharing their joy hand in hand. The manhole cover of harmony. Billboard? There's no way of drawing it. Someone's a little hidey hole back here. Another manhole. The manhole cover of erudition. We have to find one more manhole, guys. We're short a manhole. Let's look around. We probably like missed like at least 2 birds as well, so I should look out for those. Oh, it's a Chesteroni. A stroke of genius. Ah, genius. Hi, you have food? Tell me more about this bread. All bread and other foodstuffs. I didn't ask about other foodstuffs. I want to know about the bread. Polychromatic sourness. Authentic sosa juice. Haluvian winged burger. You know, that is an interesting thought. Could if someone who came into the dreamscape who was vegetarian or vegan, would it then go against their premise to have meat in the dream if it didn't actually come from an animal, but it's just dream material? There are other questions you could ask, like is the bread that mages make, is that gluten-free? The real questions we're asking here on stream. Yeah, I don't want to go in the elevator right now. I'm gonna go over here. There's a bird. There's a bird. Hi, bird. And a book. Hi, book. You finally found me. You were one of the first I saw. You were there when I was talking to Misha. Oh, wonderful. Thank you for that. Pause it to the rooftop. Oh, I can just quickly scoot around because I put in that token. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, hi. I didn't actually see you there. I was turning around to find something else. Professor Owl? Yeah, go to Professor Owl, sure. Investigate. The Age movie poster, some classic Penaconian characteristics in terms of the art style. Yeah, are you? I'm doing a puzzle, so I don't care if he's leaving or not. Do. You know, I don't think I ever truly understand there's some not hate for puzzles, but like there's some people who just genuinely just do not like puzzles, which, you know, okay, but don't poo-poo on my parade if I want my puzzles. There we go. Bum ba da dum. I know some people are just very much against oh, but you don't want puzzles. Puzzles ruin the experience. They slow down the gameplay. I can have multiple types of gameplay. That is perfectly valid. There we go. And I can understand how some people might not enjoy like a puzzle the same they might not enjoy, say, a fighting game or a like an RPG or a racing game or sports game. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you're not allowed to enjoy that, like, whatever. It's, I don't know, it feels like it's okay for people when involved destruction. You found all 7. Now your great name is known throughout the world. They're cool. They're very cool. I'm very cool. Anyway, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool to find them all. But I'm saying, like, it feels like for some people it is perfectly okay to just poo-poo on, like, certain aspects of a game in a very broad sense. Like, take the puzzles in Star Rail, right? There are a couple different variants. I really like those variants, the little mirror ones. And there might be others in here that I'm blanking on that maybe I don't like those puzzles, right? And I can be like, oh, I don't like these puzzles. These are same way with like Fall Guys. I'm like, oh, I don't want to play Fruit Shoot, whatever. And if you want to be specific and stuff, like, cool. I never get, like, when you say, oh, I don't like any of X in any game. Like, you don't know what they are like. You don't. Like, you know, if you, I don't know. Every game approaches something differently. Like, you could say you don't like turn-based RPGs, but even then, like, we're at a point now where most of them are entirely different and, like, approach it differently. You know, like, if you said turn-based RPG to someone who maybe played a lot of grindier games back in SNES era, they might not really be involved, but then you get something a bit more interactive like the Sea of Stars or Mario RPG, or something where you have to approach each fight differently, like with, say, Octopath. They all approach it differently, and so that it's not, say, boring or not repetitive or not, you know, just like another battle sort of thing. So it's just, I don't like just a broad sweeping term for an entire type or part of a, like, that could exist in a game. I don't know. I've just been seeing a lot more people complain about puzzles in games in general, and it's fine. If anything, it breaks it up for me.
Was Dreamflex Reef built on such unstable Memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics.
He's versed in
I was
everything.
just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
With who? Who came? Oh, did I find all your birds or no? That should be the kind origami bird of this chapter, and you're the kind-hearted guest who helps me find my companions. Huh? Looks like you've already found half the birds. Here's the gift. Yay. Spit it out. I found half the birds already, guys.
Look, there she is. My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
Oh, that's a great thing to walk into. Thank you.
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet?
Then why aren't you leaving?
I'm Amy, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics. And this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago. But now, it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely.
Okay, but where's it going?
But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate
Okay, can you
results.
slow down and give me your sweater? Because that's a cool sweater.
10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate. The dreams on that side of the void will fuse into one.
You know, actually, fun little side tangent. Just 'cause one of those cool things you discover as you're a teacher. Because me and my students will watch CNN 10, and there's actually a couple companies working to actually reinforce and actually try to grow the glaciers back. Which is that here's the thing, it is actually an incredibly simple concept. They drill a hole in like deep into a glacier, then set up this essentially like a solar powered pump, and it just brings all this water on the surface of the glacier where it's colder, and it refreezes, and like that actually gains layers. Like I was thinking, like, well, that's not going to gain layers, right? Like, aren't you melting away some ice? It's not going to make a big difference, and not it adds like several like inches to like those glaciers, which is like wild. But yeah, fun fact of the day. There you go.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Katie isn't a bad person. She's just a bit...
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest.
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria Dynamics?
We're
say
very
words, Welt.
interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course. She's an excellent scholar of Memoria Dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travel.
Okay, translate, please.
Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow
It's
of
fine.
Memoria.
Madame Rosalina went on to be in charge of a galaxy with
The
tiny
source
little
is
star
in
people.
The golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound?
Nope. Oh wait, it was one of the nameless mentioned by
That's
the
right.
conductor.
It
Oh,
seems like she did.
I mean,
a
yeah, I
great
totally
deal
remember.
Of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef.
Miss Katie regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We
Oh.
might be able to find the others there.
would you get up there and stop sitting in the audience? How am I doing for birds? Okay, so I have. Oh, of course, there's one like right here too. No one can see me. Okay, I didn't want to talk to you. I want to try and get the bird. Or is this not a hidden bird? It's not a hidden bird. He's just being a jerk.
Let me go!
Who dat?
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come in!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Mr. Yang and Mr. Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you. Quickly,
Yeah?
come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down.
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life.
Well, this is how it turned out.
Oh, what did you tell him? Ghost of Dreamflux Reef.
He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that?
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead,
Wait,
what am I?
Can they not see Misha? I mean, Misha and Clocky were talking together, and we couldn't see Clocky. Does Misha have a similar presence? Hey, Mel! How you doing? How are things? How is... Oh, goodness. It feels forever since I've seen you. I think I've poked in, like, every time I've caught you streaming, but that doesn't seem as regular as of recent. Either that or you stream at odd hours of the day when I'm either at work or asleep, which is perfectly possible. Who's invisible?
Resting! You'll alert the monsters!
Long break for...
Right
Ooh.
All of
Nope.
them.
You know what? That is perfectly understandable. I know one other streamer, Zavi, they've been trying to go back and forth because streaming's how they're making money, but they're going to college, so it's been a juggle for them. You graduate, got a job lined up, and getting back. Dude, that's amazing! What field are you going in? Like, that's awesome.
You're not talking
Of course,
about the
you
memory
graduate
zone
top of your
game,
class,
are
right?
you?
Went up there,
Don't say that name!
got to cut out your VTuber and talked through it.
They're
Oh, yo,
coming.
hold on, wait, hold on, hold on, wait, stop. Game. Okay, I need to ask where did you graduate from game design? Because I know two people who are currently in game design, and they both graduated from the same place. I'm curious if you did too. I'm very curious if you did. Like, okay, it's a specialty school, to be fair, but if it's something like a Missouri or something, then it wouldn't be one of those.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Harmony and unison.
Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da. Oh, that's a new thing. Okay, this may not be the team I need for this. Because I have one person who can break, and that's it.
Listen to the final song of life.
Midway's, yeah, okay. No. I have a couple friends who went to DigiPen.
5 points.
And one currently works in Microsoft, which has got to be very uncomfortable to work in right now. And another one works for
He passed
Nintendo.
out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby
I see.
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see Memory Zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up, but we can't just leave this man here.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys.
All right,
Everyone.
hold on one sec. Hold on a sec. Let me. There, I'll switch over. Put Kafka in there. She can break
Here's
more.
living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real Dreamscape. Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March.
These two are my friends. As for the man
I see.
We currently got an internship with an indie company, which is pretty good. Being here in the middle. Yeah, no,
There have been a lot of new faces lately.
I know.
Things
Having a
must be
friend who
tough in
moved
the
out to the
beautiful
Midwest and
city.
then moved back over to the East Coast. The tech and geek sort of culture
Do
is
such things
much
often
thinner
happen here?
in the center of the country.
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal men.
A Halovian?
That must be Robin. She's...
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right.
Misha's about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before...
We met some stowaways in the residential. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana.
like islands in the ocean.
Oh.
I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
It's a good start and it's paid, so that's pretty good. Yeah. Is there like, you say game design, is there a specific like area that you focus in, like 2D and like 2D animation or design or level design? Like, give me, tell me about yourself, Meldark. give me content so I don't have to sit here in the silence and look at the same sweater everyone's wearing. And also, what have you been playing outside of that? Like, going to college, you must still have like been playing something.
I remember when this
My first guess would be Minecraft, but I could be wrong.
This is where we split up. She
That is a
that's
big
how it
dude.
is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himeko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, he's got the same design as like on the back of Misha.
You
Actually, his
know
outfit
us?
is very
I've
Misha-ish.
been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12th Dreamscape. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper.
Clicker heroes,
Life in Dreamflux Reef
world
is
creation,
pretty
level
liberal.
design, and
Everyone
and
here
UX.
mostly
Okay,
keeps to themselves,
shall be doing
without
level creation for
meddling in
VR
others'
games.
affairs.
Ooh,
My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
one of my best friends, actually the one who works at Microsoft, they do a lot of VR art assets. Like they have some credits in the depths of like Beat Saber and Halo Infinite and stuff. So, what else? BG3, Helldivers, and Genshin. Ah, not Star Rail, just only Genshin. I mean, I get it. It's not for everyone. Have you at least been on the pre-reg for Zenless? Have you done it for the Z's?
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive.
Never played
the wild
Honkai?
dream
Oh, bud.
chaos.
So, Guardian.
I feel like you'd
of
enjoy it.
sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
Oh, they can't
On
see.
that note,
He can't
Mr.
see him either.
Which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there.
So why can't we see both Clocky and Mika?
But before that, you have an
And I'm
important
sorry,
guest.
Misha.
An important guest. Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
I started playing Genshin about after 2 years.
I remember when
So who are your mains in Genshin? Who are you enjoying currently? Like, this is a little turn-based, but there's some aspects of it that make me like go back and forth between Genshin and it. Like right now I'm on a bit more of a Star Rail kick, but like I'm trying to keep up with Genshin because I know that's gonna like pull me in again.
There she is.
Was the old main. I did not, unfortunately, pull Arduino.
It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. Life must be quite difficult.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef. Talked to everyone I met.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength.
Diluc is my first 10 pull. I got Diluc in weapon. That was on the European servers. My first 10 was Jean, and so I used her a lot. Which, mind you, having someone with like environmental kill and heal, really good for your first 10 pull.
And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony.
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter
Go,
how
Lurk, I'll
long
be
we
back.
fly
Okay,
through
cool,
this
cool.
dream,
Do what you need to do.
one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No. And Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
That's a good approach to it. I like
Should
that.
your feathers be damaged? There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams. Because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana.
But something's wrong with Harmony.
But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
Oh, poor Sweet Dream.
Collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
Yep. Yep.
While I was away
Poor
from
Dream.
Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here. The land
Let me
of the
just
exiles,
check. Hold on.
concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hold on, guys. I need to check if something is working or not. Hold on. I'm gonna do a quick little microphone test, so I'm just gonna do this for a second, make sure nothing's breaking up. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay, didn't break up. Good. Yeah, no, I realized I didn't have my. So here's the thing, right? So with NVIDIA Broadcast, it's been off and on working. Like when I've have had the microphone like breaking up on me, turning off Broadcast has been fixing the problem. And I need to like make sure like I keep tabs on that. Maybe see if there's something in common with other people with that situation, because I keep having turned off the noise reduction filters, which because like the room I'm in is still not echo proof, and there's still background noises that happen, and I want to make sure like I have enough filters for that. And Broadcast has been working until recently. So I don't know if I need to find a new one, if I need to mess with Wave XLR a bit more, or what. But as long as this is working, great. If my voice starts to break up again, starts to do a little clicking thing, like obviously let me know.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream. It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless.
But Charmony
What happened to
doves
this?
don't live here.
Hold on.
So how did this little bird get here?
Why did it get a disconnection
Maybe
thing?
its parents abandoned it?
Let me make sure. Because, yeah, I just got an alert saying it had disconnected and trying to reconnect. So let me check if I'm reconnected. For a moment? Okay, am I back? Okay. Odd? Like, if I'm honest, that should not even be a thing. Like, oh, let me check my computer. No, okay, it's still at a good temperature. Connection is fine, everything's securely plugged in. Yep, everything's securely plugged in. Internet should be fine. I don't know. Weird.
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beak.
I'll ask the family.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly.
Let's see.
Kind voice.
What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well.
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing. It didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds. They should be flying free in the sky.
Yeah, I guess.
That's quite the romantic idea.
Do you
I think
agree?
she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere.
Why is your
We've
kind voice? I don't trust. Obviously, I'm not supposed to trust the kind voice.
naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display, their ancestors were too weak to survive after countless attempts. by
He's talking about
many
how birds evolved. Thank you.
One of them finally figured.
Yep.
So,
Uh huh.
You mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination,
Yeah.
right?
Totally how birds work. That's why they had
Well, that's
wings.
an idealistic
They weren't meant to
way
fly.
of putting it.
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
No, because they have wings.
That's an
Why is this so
interesting
difficult?
perspective. So,
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of it. I want it to live, no matter what.
Okay, why are you highlighting those two phrases?
it seems each of you has found your own answer.
We will take good care of it.
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood,
Gopherwood?
there's one thing
And what, my...
What if this little I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground.
Talking in your sleep, Birdie?
Oh,
Huh?
hi, Sunday.
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that?
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now.
I love how
If I were
like
you,
dark and
more worried
everything
about
was like
myself.
that little cutscene. And at 2.1, there's like, oh, you're awake.
In front
Cool.
of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we
Okay.
cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
He does know where your sister is.
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Ambition.
Show me Robin first.
All right. As you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak family head. Now, all the
Wait, did she
actors
know who Gallagher was
are
when we
on
first
stage.
met? Because she was being chased by like the Bloodhounds, and then he came and shoot us both away. So was she already aware?
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The name's inscribed on it.
Rosalina and
Wait,
Tion.
I know that
When
name, don't I?
Penacony was
Or
known
the
as a
voice.
frontier prison. It was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved us.
Who the fuck are you,
Their
Makai?
names deserve
I
to
know
be
that voice.
recognized, not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned.
I know this voice. I
Tiernan
know this
was a
voice so
skilled
bad.
gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
I'm
The
flipping
decade following the
through
war,
IMDb right now
Penacony
trying to
faced
find him.
challenges internal and external. To protect Asdana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the swarm.
Though I had
Oh, come on,
expected
where
as
is he?
much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Hey, whole party's here. Hi. Speedy Hams. The Speedy
I promised
Hams.
to give the siblings some privacy, So let's talk about our
Alex
business
Lee?
first.
So it's Sayuk?
What do you
Hold
say,
on.
Mr. Gallagher? Oh, is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything.
Oh, it is Luke. That is
Siblings
100%
know
Luke.
what
Yep.
they
Nope.
need to,
Nope. That makes
and they've
perfect
made
sense now that I've seen the name.
But you,
That's why the
Nameless,
name was bothering me
arrived
so
a bit
much.
late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
Okay.
History fictionologist? So what? Everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think the family
I
wants you.
double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business.
Also, thank you, Billy. That was going to bother
I'm
me
sure
if I
you're
didn't
all
figure out who it
wondering
was.
why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy, inviting different factions and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
I'm assuming those have been quarantined.
Correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
Has been completely sealed. Someone is manipulating, so you're pulling our leg in.
I wish that were the truth. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron.
Oh.
And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
Oh, wow.
The planet of festivities itself?
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour System's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony.
The disguise of the Harmony?
Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dream.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream.
That's a bit
Confusion,
crazy.
laziness, and cowardice.
Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling
So
any
wait.
opposition that arose.
If the family is the one in charge and we're like and they're quote unquote the bad guy, like I don't think Robin has anything to do with this. Is Sunday the bad guy? Because we only know like one other like yeah he's the man like the head honcho like family wise that we keep like and he's in charge of a lot. Are we gonna fight Sunday? Is that like end goal is Sunday? Because I always felt it weird like I hadn't heard anything about like him and a character and Kit and all that stuff. Do we fight Sunday? I hope we fight Sunday. That'd be
At my
cool.
wit's end, I had to use the
But then why
power
would
of the
Gallagher bring
enigmatic.
Sunday here unless he
Sought
doesn't
refuge
know?
in this chaotic realm.
I don't know.
Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its
Capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If the Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Well, what are you thinking,
all
Misha?
look quite serious. As I
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
Oh.
As I suspected. It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
So the person who taught you
that was
to.
easier than I thought.
Correct. When I was trying to track down the
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like that.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony.
What kind of name is that? I'm sorry.
Use my voice to support an evil cause.
The evil
I won't
Gopherwood.
step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself, or the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak
What?
family,
Why did you say it like
I'm
that?
responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
The enemies you are about to face aren't
Why
like
is
this
Sunday
old
being
dog
so
here
odd?
who barely
I'm
even
sorry, just
barks. Since our interests are aligned,
there's so much behind him
why don't
still.
we
Like I
team
can
up?
just that anime
Maybe,
sense is
just
scratching.
maybe we'll have a shot at success.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. That like...
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations, and could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you.
So we gonna
Mr. Yak.
raid the like
Thank you all very much.
the festival grounds?
The Charmony Festival is about to start.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some...
Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with
Why?
great caution.
Why is this? Why is this Bellabog all over again? He's got the entire power of the Harmony, the Preservation, behind him. Not to mention a Stellaron in their possession.
Maybe you can just stay behind.
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it.
Thank you, Welt. Thank you for
I
not
have to
being the
make
dumb
sure he
character.
won't turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right?
Yeah.
I knew it. As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter. If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be...
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
I mean, fair question. The second.
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you.
Well, you take care too. If...
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Don't you have some...
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Brazelina and Tiernan, so the only one left is Lakework, if I'm not mistaken. We've already met him somewhere.
Oh, did we?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way. I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece... You have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Thank you.
The conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisced on every time he had a good drink. As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblazers. Come with me. Now.
Okay, cool.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words.
Momon, hello. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting a fellow VTuber who is also good at Bean Game. Oh, cutscene. Are we turning into a mech? Oh, it's the city a mech. I want the city to be a mech. Please? Please, mech? Oh, no, it's a bridge. That's less exciting.
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legward. The one.
When you're not going right to bed, Mon Ollie. But in the future, the more people I know that know about Bean Game that I can talk to, the better. Mr. Rooney, but no burbs. Need burbs. Need fine burbs. Burb. Burb. Chest. Burb. Balloon. Burb. Burb onto your chair thing. Install burp. And there's that hound again. What is there a point to the hounds? Beneath the sea surface, memory zone, guardian closest full moon in the water, no man, rest in a recliner. Legwork has passed into the endless, timeless dream.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe I found nothing inside.
Approach is wrong. You think holding your breath, close your eyes. This is but an empty dream bubble.
Seriously? How could a dream bubble...
That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed. Empty dream bubble is so... mischievous old man.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher.
It's just a bird. There it is.
Precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all filled.
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they love? There must be something contained in this dream.
I also want to know what he left behind.
And check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Your pet.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express.
The Astral Express?
Yes.
New nameless.
We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express.
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. This is...
About this? Give me their room number.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Boot Hill's going full Karen. And he
Call that Mr. Sunday the...
I don't think she's trying to...
extra is taking up too much space on... It would be either in bandwidth or... Okay, I don't need the Steel Series core system. No, thank you. Discord. I don't need Discord running. Memory's fine. Disk is fine. I wonder why that is. Because there really should not be anything else using up resources.
Sure.
I mean, thank you for letting me know, Billy. I don't know what else could be pulling.
About his companions.
The Last Tycoon. Oh, we're Boot Hill now.
Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Hello, ma'am.
Just as
I'm actually wondering if it's a Twitch side issue. So, I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm curious if it is. Well, excuse me. If it is a Twitch issue. Let me make sure I didn't change anything on my outputs. Stream, multi-stream, general. See if anyone else is having issues tonight, right? So I'll be right back.